Don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Ich möchte aber auch gerne die Waffen aufheben, ja? Ja, was finden wir denn hier so? Was sollen wir jetzt tun? Ah! Er tut's doch noch.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Ja, warum nicht? Kann man machen. Und das sind?
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Oh, wie schade. Das tut mir so richtig leid, dass er verloren hat. Hebe ich nur den einen auf oder gehen die anderen auch? Guck mal da. Was ist da? Leere Papiere. Rosa Papiere.
Keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge.
Die haben zuerst geschossen.
Can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
Sag uns
I
den
sometimes
Namen.
repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't
Ich
make
wollte
that
gerade
much
sagen,
extra
habt ihr richtig gezählt?
You'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightbulb? Entschuldigung. Sein Name hört sich an wie das englische Wort für Glühbirne.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
Erzähl mir ein bisschen was.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Sicher?
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Die haben immer noch zuerst geschossen. Ich bin mir keiner Schuld bewusst. Wenn auf mich geschossen wird, schieße ich zurück. Der nächste Bösewicht geschnappt. So, können wir noch mal da rein und die Waffen mitnehmen? Wäre das möglich? Jetzt gehen wir wieder außen rum. Hui, eine Busfahrt, die ist lustig. Nein, wir rennen einfach. Eine Busfahrt, die ist schön. Ja, wir sind sogar schneller als manche Autofahrer hier. Was? Wir kommen nicht mehr rein. Ich kann nicht mehr looten. Und ich bin schneller als mein Partner. Ach, was hier ist. Die haben zugemacht. Die haben nicht zugemacht. Kann man hier noch was mitnehmen? Hi. Ich will nur was gucken. Wofür das Ganze? Warum musst du so mit den Sachen umgehen? Gehört nicht uns. Nachdem wir hier alles demoliert haben. So, komm bitte. Wir haben einen langen Weg vor uns. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo es hingeht, aber egal. Du fährst.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Zurück zu den Printern. Also zum, wie heißt es auf Deutsch?
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get
So
sloppy.
macht man das.
Bigelow, Lightball, all of them.
So
If they hadn't, who knows how
erzählt
long
man
they could have
Lügen.
kept this
Man
racket going.
erzählt es so lange, bis
Complacency
man es selbst
or
glaubt.
greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
So werden Lügen nämlich zur Wahrheit. Wir müssen reden, der Herr. Ich habe ihren Namen vergessen. Und wehe, sie haben Waffen mit bei sich.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Ja, aber es macht uns Freude.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, Detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands
Na,
behind your
wenigstens
back.
wäre das richtig. Tut mir sehr leid, wir müssen sie mitnehmen. Sie dürfen nicht einfach das vorher unterzeichnen und dann jeden beliebigen davon unterschreiben lassen. Das ist verboten.
I am reliably told, slipped the leash with embarrassing ease. You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan!
Na, hoffentlich
Now
schmecken sie.
get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Na, die 2 Monate haben mir ja ziemlich gut getan. Also die 2 Monate Pause. Alles wird nur noch schlimmer. Der Druckergehilfe. Druckerei, so heißt es nämlich. Och, aber ich habe viel gefunden. Bigelow might be a hood, but he had the dirt on lid fallen would have flipped it encouraged. Ja. Ich möchte das Spiel immer noch auf Deutsch.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
See you later, fellas.
Oh, wir kriegen doch einen neuen Fall.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, great as now. They break people, but they never.
Das ist nicht unser Auto, Entschuldigung. Falsches Auto.
You drive. I need to go over the case now.
Ja, wir gehen natürlich immer durch die Notizen durch, deswegen muss er fahren. Ist die bessere Alternative, aber da musst du auch schon rankommen. Hat er den da runtergeschoben? Ein Picknick?
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard.
Ah, so ein
Tarzan's
Zufall.
sister.
Was macht die denn schon
East of
wieder
the
hier?
Amazon.
She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have June.
Nee, ich vertausche gerade was, weil die Gesichter hier alle immer so gleich aussehen. Doch nicht die von vorher.
Traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her
Das haben wir
story is that a
herausgefunden.
movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay.
Out of the way, bub.
Ja, ja.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Gut. Vielen Dank. Muss mich erstmal hier ein bisschen orientieren. Ich laufe durch dein Foto. Hi.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
No,
Can you tell us
vielleicht.
what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Bist du betrunken?
Maybe a bit on the serious side.
Oder unter Schock?
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Sie ist aber sehr von sich genommen.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
Macht
I
Sinn?
can't remember.
Sind Sie sich da wirklich sicher?
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Was sind Sie denn? Das Doppelte so alt wie
Don't
ich?
bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Na
I
komm,
want to
erzählen
know
Sie
what
mir.
happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal.
Und er wollte dich nicht mal drin haben.
And this is where I end up.
Wolltest du zu viel, Madame? Guten Tag.
This is a big scene, folks.
Darf ich Sie was fragen?
We need to get our bearings.
Sie sehen aus wie aus
Let's
einer
go see the
Anstalt
coroner.
entkommen. Fallen Sie nicht. Schade. So, wie kommen wir da runter? Unbeschadet. Geh doch mal schon mal vor. Wie wäre das? Hm? Ich darf hier lang. Ich gehöre zur Polizei. Dankeschön. So, okay. Was hast du für uns?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Ja, das Picknick. Das habe ich schon gesehen. Aber wie haben sie das gemacht, ist die große Frage. Oh, ein Höschen. Ein zerrissenes Höschen.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Und wie haben sie das zerrissen, bitte? Hui! Entschuldigung. Ich sollte nicht damit rumspielen. Okay, was ist das? Dean Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you worry about our father, don't be always forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. And now he didn't mean those things he said. Man kann schnell in der Wut was sagen. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would have never been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt June's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for a young girl, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Entschuldigung. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now. Little Molly is bright as button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse. Dear Jesse, ich sollte richtig lesen. Please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Ich schätze, da steht Hamilton. Würde Sinn geben. Also das Mädel wollte groß in Hollywood rauskommen. Nachdem sie einen Stress mit ihrem Vater hatte, ist sie einfach gegangen und die Mutter bittet sie darum, wiederzukommen. Das in der Kurzfassung. So, was gibt's denn da drin zu sehen? Zeig mal. Blut. Und da hat sich jemand den Kopf gestoßen.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Also müssen sie ja irgendwo sein, oder?
Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Und das Hirn ist beschadet, aber das macht ja nichts. Bei der Dame. Können wir sie vielleicht noch was fragen? Schön, dass du dir das auch ansiehst. Können wir mit dir reden? Nein, ich möchte mit ihm reden.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Maybe.
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Bitte, was?
Is it real?
Finden wir es raus?
I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Find anything interesting?
Also, der...
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Ja, das glaube ich nämlich auch. Könnte auch derjenige, der die... Ja, das wissen wir. Vielen Dank. Props. Wie heißt es auf Deutsch? Für die Filme.